NZ_Wanderer is on a 35-stream streak. Awesome.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day today. We are going to... I didn't set the latency on YouTube. No. We are going to play some Foundry today because Foundry has had an update. And it's not trains, unfortunately, but it's gonna still be fun. We're gonna build a factory with trains in mind, so when trains come along later, it'll be great. Wanderer, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. And Gribe, hello there. And the happy erfies, I hope you are also having very, very good day today. I hope everything is awesome and wonderful in your world. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, yeah. Okay, so we are going to do that and see how we can go. I'm going to jump over to the game. Zoom. Shrink me down. Go over here. I can't remember what side I should be on. I'm going to go over here. I think this will be fine. I can't remember where things are. Cat's over there. But yeah. So, boom. There you go. First thing I want to point out is, look here. Look here. There are new buildings on the title screen. They added new buildings, like last time they added the construction code. Now we've got new which is shinies. Ooh. Advertising the Foundry Discord. Better behave. When am I ever not behaved? When do I? What? I'm offended. I'm offended. How could you? I'm always on my best behaviour. I'm a wonderful, friendly, local neighbourhood hedgehog. Yeah. Okay. So, start single player game. New game. We're going to go with new game. I have no idea what planet I should play on. What I want to do is I'm going to set up. Let's go 35 streams. 35 streams. Yes, 35 streams. Thank you very, very much, Wanderer. 35 streams. That's just over a month. It's almost as long as you, Gully Bear. Almost. A few short. So let's start on Foundry, which reminds me of Plundaria, which is and I'm going to leave the tutorial on update 3, and I'm going to go 3. Actually, we're going to go 3 threes. 3 threes for update 3. Yay! But I am going to set custom resources because I want to play a railroad style game. So I want it to be ridiculously thin. But very often. But what I really want to do is that for those, and not worry too much about the standard ignium and stuff. Because once you get to vein mining, it's fine. So we might leave these as they are, and just turn up the veins. Although I could turn the veins down to 100% actually, and just leave that as it is. And just put down things there. So we have to expand. Let's do that. Let's put stuff back down to 100%. Let's do that, and just make them less often. So we have to go out further to get more resources, which is what we want to do. I also just finished my coffee. Which is not good. So yeah, okay, so there we go. So all the resources set down to 10%, and the richest is just going to stay at 100%, and we'll see how that goes. And I want to encourage the use of. I mean, I know trains aren't in the game yet, but they will be. They will be. So. I wonder whether I actually want to do something stupid like this. So we have to go out to many places to get all the things we want. We have to have massive train networks doing things. Oil I'm actually going to turn up because oil's a pain in the backside to do. I'll leave those at 100% because they're not great. But the veins, no, let's do this. Let's make life really complicated for ourselves, shall we? Yeah. Knuckle, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. Right, okay. Let's do it. This may be a bad idea. Oh, lag. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Welcome, operator. I'm Carl, your facility management artificial intelligence. Congratulations on acquiring a building permit and a derelict space station on this resource-rich moon, an ideal spot for industrial business endeavors. My goal is to assist you in setting up this factory. Let's run a few basic checks before we get started. Open your map to check your surroundings.
Give me the top hat. Make my drill white. In fact, you know what? Let's make ourselves white. We'll be the white robot today. Yeah, we are the white robot. We are deluxe. A deluxe white robot. There we go. Awesome. So now, if I remember what the what was the emote? What was the emote button? I also want to nope. Hold on. Auto sprint. Do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here, mate, gives you important information about your factory. Who? Carl? Carl does things. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. It's all right. I know. I'm doing. I know. You may not believe this, but I am a very good factory builder.
Fantastic. There are several ore patches in the vicinity. Equip your ore scanner from the inventory and use it to locate the ore patches.
Right. Okay. They've reset my controls. Yeah, key bindings. Damn you, game, and resetting all my controls. Right, so that's the one I want to change. Okay. So, inventory. Replace. Tab. Where is the cycle hotbar? The page up, page down, and then down here I want to change the auto climb to be like home and end. I'm never going to use them again anyway. That'll be fine. Yeah. So yeah, done. Okay, cool, excellent. Right, so equip the ore scanner. Boop, there you go. Nice. Ping.
To get started, approach both of the ore patches and mine some ore.
The best factory builder. I don't know if I've got the best factory builder, but I very much do enjoy this game. So we're going to see what all the new updates are and how they go. For instance, that's don't remember that before. Quality of life. Tells you which block you're looking at. Take all the top off this. Boop, there we go. Right, let's dump that in there. And now let's mine this out here. Doopy 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 doop. The best you've seen? Oh, well, thank you very much for saying so. But I'm not the best I've seen, unfortunately.
Now that we have an initial supply,
but I'm getting there.
We need to smelt it into plates and rods. Go back to your drop pod and use the built-in smelters to create your first crafting materials.
The plan for this this playthrough is going to be to build satellite factories that do certain things. So, like, we'll have an area that smelts all the xenoferrite into xenoferrite, that smelts all the xenoferrite, and ones that smelt all the techum. And those factories will be apart from each other, and then we'll eventually, at some point, Xeno scrap. Ooh. This is new. Xeno scrap is new. I missed one. And then when trains come along at some point in the very near, almost immediate future, he says, willing them on to do the train thing, we will then use trains to connect them all together. So whoop, there you go. Okay, let that burble away for a moment. We obviously don't have jetpack or anything going on like that as well. I do hope the game isn't too bright, because I have mucked about with that to try and get the game to look better during the night time. That does mean that during the day it may be a little bit, but I don't think it's too bright. I think it's yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, if I see more Xenotech around, we shall obviously grab it whilst it's doing things a bit pieces, doing the stuff. There's new plants as well. I don't remember. Not really been out of the desert, so I don't know whether any of these are new, or I know those aren't new, they're old. So yeah, but yeah, what should hopefully happen is that during nighttime it becomes a bit better to see on YouTube, is the plan, and Twitch obviously, on the stream. So yeah, but it is definitely brighter than what I'm glancing over it. I can see it's definitely brighter, especially looking over the yellow of the desert. So, but yeah, it's fine. More drink. I'm going to walk past loads of them and not collect them. I know that, but that's okay. That's okay. Seven Xeno scrap. Turtle dude. Okay, so yoink. Yoink.
Now that we have basic materials available, we should start crafting building blocks which act as a foundation for other buildings. To do so, you need to open the crafting menu and click the desired items. Then, place them in the shape of a platform next to one of the ore patches. The orange ore will be in higher demand. I suggest starting with that.
That's a lie, Carl. That's a lie. You know it. It's an absolute lie. The orange ore will be in more demand. Yeah, right. So you get having to do wire later on and you need 1,000,000 Tekken. This is something I wouldn't mind figuring out how they did the texture thing, how the textures merge together. I need to figure that trick out. That would be quite cool to muck about with splat maps or something. So, right, okay. Let's go. The 10x6.
To automate ore extraction, we need to set up a drone miner. Craft one and place it on top of your foundation, right next to the ore patch.
Oink. Oink. One. Right, one. I need more dragon rods. That's fine. Dragon, hello, hello. No. Nope, it does not. I'm afraid. No trains. No trains yet. Xenoferrite, take them. Do you want to get rid of these little yellow dots? Doop, doop. Right. Oop. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Oop. Nice. There's a little thing there showing me where it's going to mine to. Cool, cool, cool. Let's put it there.
Drone miners and most other buildings require power to function. Let's build a biomass generator on the same foundation as the drone miner. Once built, you need to harvest some plants and trees with your mining drill to collect biomass. Insert the biomass into the generator and it will start to power all buildings on the same foundation as the generator.
Okay, let's go and harvest some trees. Hold on for a sec. I was going to hold off till trains because they did a little mini update. I went, oh no, I'll wait till trains. But I figured that they said trains are going to come into another patch, like between I don't know 3.5, whatever it is. Trains are coming. Trains are next on the horizon, but I don't think they're going to require. Excuse me. I don't think they're going to require a map restart. So I figured if I start building the game or playing the game with trains in mind, with that being said, I need some information on that. Then I can start building my factory and then just add trains to connect it all up later. That's the idea. That's the idea. And the information I need in that is Wanderer. Wanderer, you have seen trains. I believe you have seen trains. Although there was in the video, weren't they? There was in the a video. I need to go and watch that video. That was what the train reveal video. That's what I need to watch. That's what I was thinking of. It wasn't something that says me. I know there was in a debug menu somewhere. I remember seeing them in a debug menu, and I couldn't remember where that was. But I'm just wondering how big trains are, how wide the tracks are. They're 3 tiles wide? Are they 5 tiles wide? I couldn't remember. They might even be in the debug menu in the game here, right now. They might be well in the game files. They just don't work. Because I think that's what they were last time. Last time you could place them, but they didn't do anything. What's that update? 2.2? 2.2 had that update? My trains were technically in the game, or was that another one? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, it might have been the video I was thinking of, but I'm sure the trains were in the files, weren't they? Might have been a different video I was thinking of then, or somebody else I was talking to. I don't know. I couldn't remember if it was you or if it was somebody else. Sorry, I was just I just wanted to know how big the trains and how big the stations are, but they might have changed since previously. I don't know. I just want to know how to place my. We're going to be running conveyor belts for the time being. Oh, Xeno. Shadow, hello, good evening. Yes, yep, starting afresh. Bloop. It's the horrible tree. Doop, doop. Right. Oh, I'll keep doing that. Boop.
Go watch your mining drones acquire your first automated ore. Aren't they beautiful?
Go.
Anyways, we need to get going. Let's build a smelter next.
Yay. Look at him go. Woo. New stuff doesn't spawn on the 22 travel from your current. Yeah, that makes sense. It only spawns with the new map stuff. So, yeah. A new update. Who this? Yeah. There it is. There's the thing. Do 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 do. Boop. Cool. Put some rocky desert back down. Just to Uses up in my inventory. Tag, hello, good evening. Yes, a new update has dropped. Ooh. Boop. D Newman, hello, good evening. Yes, I would recommend starting a new update. There are lots of new map generation things that will only turn up on newly generated terrain. So you could play an old save and you have to travel very far away from your base to find it. But with any major update, I would recommend new map. Yep. Boop. Okay, so I need to make another one of those. I need more xenophoric plates. That's okay. You can make them for us. Woohoo! There we go. This is not very efficient, this one. Takes 2 ore, makes 1 plate. Not very efficient, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not in any hurry for it. We're Oh my god, there's a broken space station orbit. Ah! I wonder what happened to that. Elaine, hello, good evening. Hope your day has been good today. Doctor says trains will go experimental at some point in the near future. To the right time in releasing them. But yes, yeah, they're going to go. So as soon as trains become available to the public, I will be going to that version of the game. Yeah. Okay, so it has become nighttime, and I'm hoping that even without the flashlight, the game looks okay. It looks bright enough to see. And if I go into the trees like this, you can still see. Like YouTube tends to make this just look very black, like it's there. So I've tried to add some filters to do that. And we also obviously have the flashlight, so we can see even better, which is very nice. But even without the flashlight, it should be kind of seeable, because as I said, capturing the thing just makes it darker. It always does. So, but I'm hoping you can still see in here. So it's not so bad, because I remember looking back at some footage previously where I'm flying around the factory without the torch on, and it's just the ground's just black. You can't see. You can't see. But yeah, so now hopefully it's slightly brighter. And of course I can adjust my monitor settings to make things brighter for me, because I've got the thing built into the monitor where I can just change it to, so that's fine. But it doesn't show on the screen properly, so it's like, dang it. Right, okay, so let's make one of those. Let's go over to our Tekken. Let's dig a hole. Move the tree. Still like that you can mine underneath the tree and it just moves it without you picking up anything. So it's not right click. Why do I think it's right click? Brain is mixing my games up. Boop. Doop. I also got you get used to, instead of pushing like F or E to interact with them, I need to remember that you can interact with the buttons on there. Yeah. Okay, so I need to build a smelter, which requires Xeno ferrite and Tekken. Don't know why I said Xeno ferrite. I meant Tekken. That stuff. Yeah. I didn't update the description of all the commands. Yes, I did. I had trouble, didn't I? Didn't update with erfi. Wow, I haven't actually updated that for. When was the last time I played Foundry? I really wish that you could have a like Twitch. I wish YouTube would have like Twitch. It just has a space down the bottom where you can just go, this is the generic spiel, boff, put that there. But no, it's all done. per live stream. What happened there? Hold on, hold on. Oh, Shadow, I see you popped loads of achievements. Did that just work from loading an old table? There we go. We now have all the stuff in the directory then. So yeah. Oh, Techateer as well. Hello, good evening. Sorry, I completely missed you there. I hope you're having a good day. Yoink. Yoink. Loaded your old saving it. Well, oh, nice. Okay. I need to make this a bit wider, because we need to unload to there and then load back into there, so this needs to be 2 wider. You. Bit ahead to family flash through. Well, said I've decided to start again, so we're going to get the achievements as we go, which should be fun. Boop. Boop.
The smelter is more efficient than the inbuilt drop pod smelter, so you should start using this from now on. Another benefit is that we can automate the smelters to make our life easier. For this, you need to connect the drone miner to a smelter by using loaders and conveyor belts. Let's start by crafting the required machines. 2 loaders, 1 for the smelter and 1 for the drone miner, as well as a few belts to connect them. While you're crafting those, let us recap the plan.
Like those, and I will probably use them later, but right now,
to provide us with the most crucial resources to get started. Then we'll look at getting the space station up and running again, so that we can use it as a sales hub for our future products. You have the machines necessary to connect the drone miner to the smelter. Now, attach a loader to each machine and connect them with conveyor belts.
Woohoo! Automation! What do we have here? Right, what game is it where you right click to place and then right click again to place a second time? So keep doing that. Keep right click to start and then right click to finish. What game was that? There's another factory one we've been playing recently that does that. Start Rupture. Start Rupture there. Right click to start, place the foundry. Click again to finish. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo! Automation! Woohoo! Yay! Remove the trees. Remove the trees. I did a thing. Data cables don't seem to connect to the new Xeno storage. What is this Xeno storage you speak of? What is this witchcraft? Bash the trees. Bash them. Bash them. No, they disappear. Bash the trees. No. Bash them. Yay. No. Do you want to know when Update 3 is out? Now. Update 3 came out today. Dean, Update 3 came out today. This is Update 3. This is Update 3. Not trains. Did you mean trains? Don't know when trains are coming yet. Soon. Ah, oh, still can't copy the floor. Oh, boo. Boo. Right. Oh, I need to make a few more of those. Give me some loaders. Also, let's sort out this here, shall we? So let's do that. That off the action bar, take that off, take that off. Take that off, take that off. Nope, I turned off all the mods. Wasn't entirely sure. Let's put that down there. We don't need that anymore. We can build from the menus here. You never said you had a good night. You've left us hanging. Hanging. You could be lying in a pool of death, and we wouldn't have known. Right, can I dump my Xeno ferret in there? That's fine, right, and then yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink. Went lingerie shopping, had your brasswares upgraded. Nice. Is that extra padding or Yay! Oh, I've got to look at the info database.
Great! We connected the machines and have automated the tedious process of moving items by hand. Isn't automation great? Now it's time to scale up and build more smelters. A single belt full of ore can feed multiple smelters using the power of loaders. The info database has a diagram if you need one. A loader only adds enough items at a time to a machine to ensure it doesn't stop. This makes it easy for you to have multiple machines fed by a single long belt. We have completed our initial mission of setting up a smelting facility. We've done a great job, haven't we? According to our business plan, new machine blueprints will be created from research. My archive contains plans for a research server. Through material analysis, I should be able to provide a beacon blueprint, which we are going to need to notify the station of our planetary location.
Well, before I do that,
let's get going and build a research server.
remind myself how fast the conveyor belt is. 160 means it's 8 smelters. Boop. Don't think it's going to work off one miner, but yeah. Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, Dragon, have a good one. Went from a 36E to a 36F. I have no clue when it comes to brass hoses. So, bigger is better, I suppose. But then, not always. Right. Oh, we have a slope. Right, so one, I want to make 5. So 8, 11. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why does it keep turning auto climb back on? Badly. Whoop. No. Oof. Ah. Good handful. I'm going to be slow. I'm going to be slow. Yes, I'm going to be slow. So slow is the word I was trying to say there. With getting everything running straight away because my brain is not in Foundry building mode. But that is okay. We will get there in the end. We just need more of that. Right, and I need more machine parts. Boop. 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 Let's fill in the burners again. Make sure they're going to be running for a bit. Anyway, nice. Okay. Right, okay, and then you. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Keep thinking I have to click again after I do it. You don't, you just let it go. Oop. Why did my spaceship look like an ass? It's a very it's eaten too much. If it is an attack, it's eaten way too much. But no. Nope. Oop. 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's just back at, yes. It's in shape. Round as a shape. Okay. So, craft a research server. Doop. And then place it. Okay. Let's place it here. Doop, 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 doop. Doop. Let's also make another biomass banner.
To advance in research, you need to make science packs. Craft a few by hand and insert them into the research server to research the beacon blueprint. There is a previously prepared drop pod with an additional robot assistant on the station. We can call it once we've placed the beacon.
Beacon! Q. We need science packs. How do we make science packs? Here. Yeah, make 9, go on. Right, you guys are strange. The power grid is no. The power grid is no. Which makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. Boop. You're not working as fast because you are low power, so that's a problem. Let's put that in here. Boop. And the emergency beacon is going. Woohoo! There's been no updates yet from mod makers on this. Oh, for Foundry, another game that I should try and figure out how to mod myself. Boop.
Got it. We now have the beacon blueprint. Craft it and place it, but not too close to your existing machines. Those drop pods tend to land right on top of the beacons.
We fell in a hole. Oh, that's all my biomass gone. Right, make me one of those. Let's go and drop down some biomass. Oop, yeah, cool. Place the beacon. Boop. Push the button. Don't reach the button. Boop.
Great. Now you might want to take a step back and look up.
Bonk.
A real groundbreaker. This corporate command companion bureaucrat bot, C3BB for short, will help us with the administration of our factory. First, let's help him out of that drop pod by deconstructing and placing it in a safe location.
Nice. BB! BB! No, 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 no. Bloop. And then we're going to put this... I don't think BB needs power, does he? Let's put BB...
Welcome to the ground C3BB. We have completed setting up our basic manufacturing infrastructure. What's the situation on the space station?
Well, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today.
It's about to break apart, you say? Spontaneous explosive disassembly. That's extremely troubling. What now? There's a working construction
I should
drone bay
actually
that
get
we
a
can use to
BB
repair the station.
gun.
Perfect. Let's establish contact and repair the most critical parts. We need to research the space station terminal. I agree. Preventing the space station from falling apart is our highest priority. Let's set up a connection and initiate emergency repairs. I'll guide you through the process.
I think you're a bit late. We've got happy erfies and we can have a happy BB as well. Right, Well, that's the only other thing we can research, so let's do that. Boom. Okay, research space station terminal. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. So, what is your upward speed? About 50. So you can run 3 of these, and that's about it. But that's fine. That's fine. More achievements. Yay. Because this shouldn't work anyway with just the one here. Plus, this is not going to blast forever. This is going to run out on us because it's quite low. Quite low. So, yeah. We're going to have to do more. We're going to have to do way more. We're going to have to go out, adventuring out, and see if we can find other stuff. So there's Xenophora underground there. There's oil over there. There's unknown resources
around there. Now that we have the blueprint, we need to build the terminal to finally get a connection to the station's command center. Once built, open the control menu and start the emergency repairs upgrade. Luckily, the station has a pretty big stock of construction materials, so we don't have to worry about that for a while.
What else can we research? Assembler. Add that to the queue. Go. Don't know if you actually have enough to do that, but oh. Okay. So, space station terminal is going to go and live there. Oop. Contact space station. Beep, doop, 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 doop. What is our company going to be called? What is our company name going to be called? What's our colour and what's our logo? What are we going to do? What should we be this time? Who were we last time? I can't remember what the name of the company was. Was it just Hedgehog Corp or something? I can't remember what it was. Company name thefun. Can't go with the fun trademark because I'm not Knuckles. So it's a backlist there. Fun Corp. It should be the Fun Corp then, shouldn't it? It should be the Fun Corp. Having the fun. Feeling a bit. Was it Hedgehog Galactic or something we had last time? Something like that. No, I don't know. The Fun Corp isn't really. Yeah. I don't know, but erfi Limited, nah. Call ourselves C3BB. It's always the hardest part of any game is thinking of a name, isn't it? It's always the way. Phoenixing. Duh. The Hogs United. We're not building a military. Like Hogs of War, that one there. God, it's a very Macross, not Macross. Not global dominance. Because global dominance is easy. We're the only ones on this planet. We win. Yay. Galactic dominance could be a thing. No, I don't really want to go with erfi. I don't think. I think I want to go with erfi. Should be Gundam. That will, yeah. I can't remember what we were last time. We Hedgehog Galactic last time, weren't we? Or something. Was that whom we were last time? Let me go and have a quick nosy nose at. Ooh, that's a very bad live stream. Ooh. The quality of Foundry previously was not all that very good, was it? Oh dear. Oh dear, and I hadn't even realised. I do apologise that the quality was probably quite bad when I was playing. Oof. Supercalifragilistic from below us. That's not how I remember that going. You can't see the other ones, can you? So yeah, there are other ones here. I think we went with that one last time. Remember right? I'll go here anyway. Boom. So might go with the galactic dominant star thing is more of a target. Yeah, there is no delete the hedgehog. We could be invisahog corp. That would seems to be the going theme, doesn't it? Galactic care, because we care about your money. No commands like that. No commands like that. Just an invisible one. Just an invisible one. I might just go with invisahog. I might do that. I might, because it does seem to be a very often thing there. Don't think it would be purple. I'll go with white because we were white. We're gonna go with white. So yeah. What have you got us house invisahog? There we go. Thanos snap the hedgehog. I'd survive. I'd be one of the lucky ones, and I'd survive. That'd be the thing. Plus, if it did, then you just hear that weird, dong sound effect, and I'd just respawn at the start of the level. It'd be fine. It'd be fine. No problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. We're going to go with the invisahog, and we're going to go with the target icon. Because we can. Because we can, yeah. Okay, shall I have a good one? Boom, let's do that. Let's do that. We can always rename it later. Yeah. Okay. What do we need to do here? We need to do a station upgrade, don't we? We need to repair the hull on the station. Queues can take 16 minutes to go.
Our construction drones on the space station are working on their first station upgrade. This will take a bit. Let's shift our focus back to the factory. You're right, C3BB. We need to automate research and unlock more technology before we can get serious on manufacturing our first product. If we unlock the assembler, we can use it to automatically craft all the items needed for research. Use belts and loaders to fully automate the process. And don't forget to automatically bring the science packs to the research server.
Okay. Okay, so we need to research the assembler, which we have done already. Beautiful, beautiful. What's this? More inventory slots. Or automatic storage. Let's get more inventory slots, but we're not doing that because we have nothing there. You, however, are now running because we actually have something for you to do. So you're burning fuel when nothing's happening. Right, you're burning fuel because of this, aren't you? There you go. We've turned that on. You do nothing, there's nothing there. Okay, so it's this one that's burning through. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we can just let that do its thing, and then, yeah, cool. Right, okay. So, we need to get more serious about mining and doing things and sorting stuff out. We'll obviously build a mini factory here, and then later we will expand out and do things. Probably when we've used up these resource nodes, we will then go off somewhere. We will have to find more xenoferrite and more techum to find everything. So yeah. Okay, so let's mine out along here. We can put our assemblers in here. Next to our sites, which should be fine. Still no crouch, I see. Still no crouch. Do. Let's make more of those. Mr. Shadow, good evening. Yes, yep, this is a new save. Yep, and there is a lot that's been added to it. We haven't got to any of it yet. We're still going through the basic sort of tutorial thing, just making sure everything still works and does the things it wants to do. So let's throw in a guy there, and we want to build a couple of those and a couple of assemblers. I think 3 assemblers. What did you need for science packs? Machine parts and tech and rods. Oh yeah, we found a thing called Xeno scrap, but I can't use it yet. That's what I mean. I haven't actually got to any of the new technologies yet. So we are gonna learn it all together as we go. You have some fuel. you guys have some fuel. And you guys have some fuel. Okay, so let's put in an assembler on that. And this wants to be configured to do packs of the science, and it needs machine parts and Tekken rods. Tekken rods are there. Okay, so we can output Tekken rods and bring them up. But it also needs machine parts. Machine parts made from xenoferrite plates, which come from there. Okay, you. Be gone. So let's drill out a space along here. Need to make a load more of those. And see what I'm saying? I am at 3,992. I'm eight away from the big, from another big number, another big number. So yeah, 8 more to go. Fantastic. Get out of the way. Oh, there's a tree in the way. Doodaloo. Right, need to make more of those. At least one of those. You need to come along here. Interesting, you'll default to intakes. Yeah, this update's added a load of new stuff to it. Hasn't added trains yet, which is the big want, desire. We will get there. Acme Factory is another one that's on my list as well. Yep. I own Acme Factory. I did in fact buy that. I just haven't paid it yet. So yeah. Why didn't we trains we have drone ships? Because trains. Because trains.
Thanks for the raid, Lawrence Streams, and welcome in Raiders.
Oh, hello, Lawrence Streams. Hello, good evening. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you've been having a fantastic day. Also playing Foundry. Awesome. I hope you've been having fun. Been enjoying the new update. There we go. Run around looking for Stewie, hello, good evening. The new Xeno scrap spawns in newly generated areas. So if you're using an old save, you'd have to go a long way from your current base to somewhere that hasn't generated yet. I would recommend starting again. I would recommend starting a new save. As with every major update, I would definitely recommend starting a new save. Just because then you get the newer stuff nearby and you haven't got to worry about weird terrain generation. So yeah. So yeah, I can't remember what. But yeah, it's yeah. So it's it's probably better to start a new save and go round and just because then it will spawn. Like we found Xeno scrap. I've got 8 of it, and it was right here, right next to the to where we landed. So yeah, it's been good. Spent most of the stream setting up. Coal vein could run out. Coal vein. Oh. Yeah. Not prepared to that much, Ruben. See, I finished my factory in the previous updates, and was like, no, I'm gonna start again. So yeah. Right. Ooh. And I'm gonna build with trains in mind. So we are. Yeah. Oop. Cool. Okay. There we go. We are automating science packs. Woohoo! You can save, finish what there is now, and come back when trains are released. Yeah, that's. I'm going to build this this factory with the idea of trains being in mind. So I've purposely set up all the ore patches to be the most minimum you can set them to. So they're 10%, so they're going to be furthest apart from each other, and they're only 10% of their amount in them. So it's going to encourage me to have to go out and explore and find things. And then that's where I'm gonna stop, and then when trains come along, connect them up with trains. That's the idea. Yeah. So we haven't reached a blast furnace yet. I made a big blast ladder. Yeah. I think the last save I was in, I was doing, was it 1 robot a second for every robot type? So yeah, had things had a lot going on with it, but yeah. Like building factories, so I'm gonna start again. How many saves were we up to on the last one? Does anyone remember how many actual streams I had? I don't think I can. I know if I go load game, of course it's not going to show it because it's a different save. So yeah, but where do we good lord, where did I start here? So I started on the 3rd of May. Was that the same factory? Was that the same foundry when I started on the 3rd of May? Or did I start another factory between that? No, update 2 I started on the 7th of May. So I went from the 3rd of May to September 2024 with the original, and then update 2 I started on the 7th of May, and then we're streaming 3 or 4 times a week. So yeah, I know where you are with having so many hours dumped into it. So yeah. So yeah, Yeah, I was doing the same, but everything was produced on planet, but I was using the station to transport goods around, which I feel is a little bit cheaty. You know, sending stuff up from one place to the station and bringing it instantly back down again. So, yeah. But I think I was streaming Foundry 3 times a week. I think it was from May through to September. So I went May September 2024 with early access, and then May September 2025 with update 2, and then we're going January to wherever. Yeah. And direction which will expand the bus with untouched, undiscovered chunks. Yes. Yeah, up there you should be able to find the stuff there, so it should be good. Board Easy, hello, good evening. If you're having a good day today, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you indeed. Yeah, I felt the problem was that to bring the amount of Olumite in that I needed, I couldn't do it any other way. Like the Olumite didn't work from the station that way around, so I had to run a big pipe, and that's why I was thinking I should just run belts instead. That's what I'm going to do with this one. We're not going to use the up to the station and back down again. We're going to use belt systems, just belts, buses dotted around all over the place, going from place to place, to here to there to the other ways. And then when trains come along, we'll update to whatever the train is, and then we'll replace the belts with trains. That's the plan. That is the plan. So we want to do basic infrastructure, which is this one, and then we want to do, what was the other one? Burner generator, which is here. So cue that one. Bump it on. There you go. Yeah. Haven't seen me in YouTube Minecraft. YouTube. Not playing Minecraft, play Foundry. I see it similar, but I can see that. Playing Hightail as well a lot recently. That's very Minecraft. Liking Hightail a lot. Very good, very fun game. So, yeah. Okay, BB.
Danger averted. With the station secured, we can shift our focus back to the factory. Good job.
Automatic power.
You're right. Collecting biomass by hand isn't future-proof. We should use ignium ore and the burner generator so that we can automate our energy production.
Okay, BB, we'll get to that soon. Yes, we will. We're going slowly but surely at the moment, so. Okay, what are you struggling for? Nothing. You just only produced 2 a minute, so yeah. Nappy erfi, yay! Use cargo aircraft little. Yeah. I figured to get enough Olumite in to make everything I wanted to do, I needed 48 platforms to bring down from the station, to bring the Olumite down from the station. I needed 48 platforms of barreled Olumite, because barreling Olumite is awful. It doesn't work. And then I figured out, in order to buy it from the Galactic Network if I wanted to, it was like a fleet of 250 ships or something I needed just to go and buy and bring it back. I was just, I'm just going to build a giant pipe and run a couple of giant pipes around. But Olumite is very annoying that you don't get an infinite resource. They need Olumite veins. That would be nice, to get Olumite veins added to the game. Would be very nice indeed. Let me add 2 more these guys so that we can mine up more of this ore. Just bring it down and plug it in like halfway, so I'll have one running for 4 of them and then one running for the other floor. Yeah. Okay, let's get another load of those. Do the same for this as well. Oh, although I've sort of messed up where to put this one. Oop. Bit there. Then we can output. Oh no, we can't. That might work. Yeah. It goes from resource gathering goes from factorial like in patches to it goes in from there. This save I actually have all the resources set down to their lowest setting, so we are burning through this ore very quickly because there's not a lot here, which kind of sucks a bit. But I've done that on purpose, and then I've set all the patches to be as far apart as I possibly can, so it's going to make me go out and adventure and find things and bring stuff back and do things. So yeah, they should let you move fluids in those larger pipes. I've seen that they do. They do. The larger pipes are just like smaller pipes, but they're 10 times more. So a normal pipe is, I can't remember. But the larger pipe is 10 times the amount it can run. So you put the little pipes into the larger one, and then run a giant pipeline along. So you can do that. The only problem with that is that you set up your mines to mine the olimite, then they run dry, so you then got to move them somewhere else, and you can't run one big pipeline from one place to another because it's constantly going everywhere. It's going to become spaghetti. So yeah. Okay, so we're still doing this here. Embrace. I have no problem with embracing the spaghetti. Embrace the spaghetti. Be spaghetti. The problem is with olimite, you run out of it, and then you have to go and move to another location and set it all up again, which means running the pipe. And then you go and find another one, and then you connect a couple of those up to it, and then that runs out, you have to find another one, and so on and so forth. It's like all the other resources you can get infinite, olimite you cannot, which sucks. I don't like that. I really think olimite should be the same as this standard ore. It should be a solid ore that you mine, and then you refine the solid ore into whatever you want to. So you don't just smelt it, you put it in the refiners, and it refines, so that when it's done, as you're mining it clears it out. So
that'll come in handy. Ignium is an ore that is highly flammable and can be used for automated power generation. Research the burner generator to utilize it. Ignium is buried beneath the ground. Use the scanner and your drill to find it.
Bing. Ignium! Woohoo! Bing! We should hear how much ignium's there. That's not bad. That's not very deep. More work to expand. It's just that it's the constant moving of it. Because especially if you have your factory set up reliant on a certain input of volumite, and then it runs dry, your whole factory comes to a stop. And you're like, oh, now I've got to go and deal with that. And if I don't have the resources to get the olimite to do things, I've got to build myself back. The factory calls. The factory wants you to build more. You won with the factory. I should have drilled down the side of this. I don't know why. I don't know why I drilled down on top of it. Should have gone down the side of it. This is the side. This is the side. Awesome. Okay, so let's go to here. Do 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 do. Right, and then we put in the miners here. Oh, I still can't mine up. Really need to extend that range, especially when facing upwards. Is that all right? That's okay. Oh, I've been spoiled by Hightail. I've been very spoiled by Hightail. Ugh. The limitations of single block jumping. Feels bad. Feels bad. Nope, that's not there. Right. Give me double jump. Give me double jump. Let me climb things. Absolutely spoiled by Hightail. Oh, that needs to go bigger as well. Do-do-do. Which will grow something more roughly efficient. Okie dokie, Elaine, have a good one. Enjoy your sleep. Right. Get the Xeno lifter for something. I know nothing of these things you speak. What is this magic you speak of? Xeno things? What are they? Never heard of them. Output. You come this way. Oh, this way. And then I want you to go up here. Hopefully we can get out here. So. Yeah. Okay. This would be output. Need to do double lines because of these. Okay. So you go up. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you're up. And I'm going to dig underneath that. Boom, just to break it. Yeah, the way. Yeah, the way. What's another rock? How dare you be another rock? Where am I going as well? Yeah, that way pretty much works. Okay. So... Do. I'm going to dig a tunnel like this so it clears out all the rocks and things around for me without having to destroy them all. I also want to put in a line of foundation so that I can power the original guys over there. little bit more. Do-do. Nope. Do-do. Bloop. Nope. Right. And then I need to actually build down to this point here, don't I? So 1, 2. Come up here. Need one more of those. Need conveyor belts. Machine belts, which is these guys. Yoink. Make me loads of conveyor belts. I want loads of conveyor belts. Okay. Oh, I could run this one on the surface, couldn't I? Oh, yeah. And then we need to run one over to here. Well, this guy. Which we can do from here. Like that. There we go. Then we just need some biomass burners. Put them over here near this. Makes sense to be here. How big are biomass burners? I can't remember. Where are they? Have we not retouched them? I thought we retouched the burner generators. Why have we not retouched the burner generators? What's happened here? Just taking a very long time because you're not getting enough in. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, have more fuel. They're 5x5. They're 5x5, aren't they? 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to go 6 because you need one space for the loaders. Do 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 do.
That's a lot of new technology. The recently unlocked burner generator will be crucial to automate energy generation. You can send ignium ore from drone miners right into it. It's also more efficient. Our next task is a big one. It's time to make some profits. According to our corporate strategy document, there is a very simple transport robot design we can make with our limited technology. This transport bot shall be our first product. Yes, I know. We need to get it to the station to sell it. For that, we'll use shipping pads. Spaceships can land there to transport items between the planet and the station. We will need to buy our first spaceship. We still have some thermalite stored on the station, which is the galactic currency.
Oh, yeah, I connected them all up, didn't I? So the burner generators run. No, the
broken hangar?
the little ones are running.
All right, we'll have to repair it before we can buy a ship. Operator, you know how station upgrades work. Let's go.
We already fixed the hangar. I did that already. Need to research the transportation thing. They're 4x4, not 5x5. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. So, boop. Doop. Boop. You sit there. And there we go. You're going to bubble away and point. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I can get rid of the biomass burners. In fact, I might make another one of you and then put the biomass in that. So, take you guys out. Take you out. The burner generators are lower in the research tier now? No, the burner generators are the same place they've been for a long time. They're basically the third thing you research. Which I can't remember how to get. G for research. So yeah, so you obviously do the beacon thing to start with and do the station tutorial. You get assembler, the infrastructure with the scanner, and then a generator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technically. 6 in the queue. Oh look, the Omni Analyzer is used to analyze various rare artifacts like Xenoscrap found on this moon. Analyze then unlocks various upgrades. Ooh, nice. A thing. Let me get more inventory size. That'd be a good start. Yeah, do that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Keely Rob, hello, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. Machine info is full. Yeah, because that means all these are full. Cool. Do 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 do. Boop. Boop. Right. Let's start storing some stuff so that I can actually do things. I want to get which is xenoferrite plates and Tecum rods. Oh, BB!
We did it. Automated power generation is the backbone of every factory.
Yeah.
Okay, math genius. If it takes 8 small smelters to fill up a conveyor belt, then we'll build 8 for each metal ore.
Done that.
You're right. This will provide a good supply of plates and rods. But given the task at hand, soon we might have to scale it up even further. For now, let's not get ahead of ourselves and just take a moment to celebrate this victory.
Yes, Carl, we'll take a moment to celebrate this victory. That I did and you did not. Damn you, trying to steal my victories from me. Right, so I want to build a couple more of those. This. I want to get another one of you guys and put you up there. And I need to change you up ever so slightly. Because I'm running very limited stuffs here. Boop. You're going to have one there. You're going to have one. You need one, don't you? There. Boop. You're going to make me building blocks, and you're going to go into a box next door. Learn more about storages. No, I'm good. No, I could do with learning more about placing stuff correctly. Might be an idea. Doop. Boop. Yay! Cool. Okay. Right, so you are researching inventory size. I need to research transport bottom assembly. Add to queue. There you go. How do I copy something again? How do you mean copy something? If you want to copy a building, you can just press Q if you have it in your inventory, or controlling Q copies it with the recipe. Or do you mean copy something a bit more substantial, like a row of buildings, because that's a mod? Yeah, Q by default, and then Control Q to copy with recipe. And is it the clipboard? Yeah, if you bring the clipboard up, it tells you right there. Press V for the clipboard, and it gives you what you got to do there. So, yeah. Been playing in a while? Yeah, it has been a little while. So we've got to research those here. That's fine. You're taking forever and a week, but that's understandable because of the speed. Because of the speed of things. Can we make this any faster? Probably. How could we make it faster though? Given the limited resources I have of only one overhanging belt. Because if we look at this wants 10 a minute, and this produces 40 a minute, so you can support 4 of those. I have been good. Somewhat cold. Right now I am very cold. For some reason our radiators are stone cold. I don't think the heating's come on. Why is radiator? Wow, radiators are actually stone. Bear me a moment. Whilst we continue researching things and get some stuff done and built and sorted. I need to go and have a look at why the heating isn't coming on. Back in a moment. One moment. Okay. Okay, the heating has not been on because some foolish hedgehog decided to turn the thermostat down to 15 degrees. I don't know when I did that, but it's not been on all day apparently, so I think rather than set it to come on right now at 1 o'clock in the morning, quarter 1 in the morning, I'm just going to run the little fan heater for a bit, because so if you hear the noises of fans in the background, or fan in the background, because of that, probably won't. My friend's pretty good at not picking up weird noises, although it does pick me up. I'm probably a weird noise. But anyway, hello, GTA Online. I haven't played GTA in a very, very long time. Very, very long time. But yeah, right, how are we doing? The next update for trains will give see a purpose for tunnels. Yes, yeah, I could see that. I think trains are going to be 3x3. The reason for that is because of, I don't know where it is. There's a boring machine, isn't there? You can get a boring machine which can bore tunnels for you. Where is underground mining? That's not what I want. Geothermal power? That's not what I want. Where's the boring machine? Maybe it's in underground mining. No, they give you the ore vein miner. Maybe not. Okay. Am I just being blind? Does it unlock with something else? It may unlock with something else. I don't know. But yeah. We'll do that is the plan is that I'm going to have factories that do dedicated things. So I'm going to have like a factory that smelts the xenoferrite, and then one somewhere else that does the techum, and they'll be a decent distance apart from each other. And we will connect them up with trains when trains come along. But until that point, they're going to have to be connected with very long conveyor belts. So yeah, that's the plan, at least anyway. I don't see where that boring machine is anymore. Station auto laser? Oh. Yay, increase our inventory size. Woo. Oh, what's this? Mining efficiency? Nope. Mining force? Planter drone? Yeah, because when we had a look at the 2.2 update, we had there were shape charges, so we looked at those. There were shape charges, so we can blow up stuff in specific shapes. So they can blow up in areas or so that, yeah. But there was also a mining machine which allowed us to, it was literally you sit inside it and it mines a tunnel. It was a boring machine. I don't see it in a tech tree though, but it might be hidden like behind something else. What's over here? Yeah, the drilling machine. Yeah. So they had an update 2.2. but I don't. I said I don't see it. I don't see it here. Yeah, quarries for doing things. Which yeah, so we need to do the Omni Analyzer, but we're going to research. We're researching transport ones. So let's do the Omni Analyzer. Let's add that to the queue. That's one of the newest machines, so that'll be cool. Right. What I want to do though is I want to change this up so that we can have I can't. I want this to go into 4 of these. Output, but then I need that to come in as well. And I can't have 2 lines because I don't have the second loading line yet. So, yeah. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe not for the moment. We can't do that. Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's turn that on. Contact the station of space. Storage. Chips. Buy a cargo ship. Oop, we have a cargo ship. Woo. Okay. We then need to put down a platform, which I can't do because so this gives us the shipping pad. Okay. So yeah. Yep, loads of changes they've added to it, and still haven't watched the video yet. Still haven't watched the video yet. But yeah. Right, so how... You need tech and rods as well, don't you? If I go off here, grab some these guys. Oh. Oop, yank. I need to get more of those. You may need to twist down and come back up again. Make me science packs. Ah, copy paste with nothing in my hand. Okay, cool. So, doop and doop. There we go. Right, that's fine. But how do I get that into here? Get that out of here and get this into there. I can't with my current technology. I need to get the double load. Need to do that. Let's cancel both of those. Re-add that one. Re-add that one. Try and get the double load. So, nope, I don't. Oop. The input. Okay. You need to output your goods and run down there. Like this. However, that's not where I wanted them to go. Try that again. Need more of those. We will output and come into there. We can't do that because we don't have the Mark II unloaders yet. Gotta force yourself to stop now tonight, but the factory must grow. How can the factory grow if you don't play? How can the factory possibly grow if you don't play? Think about the poor factories. Okie dokie, have a good evening and enjoy. Thank you very much for stopping by. All those poor C3BBs left all alone. Think how they feel. Ow. Right, so we get the Mark II loaders and we just go unload, 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 load, and that will speed up all that there. Beautiful, beautiful. Any more smash face in the keyboard. However, if you fell asleep at the keyboard, you could wake up and instantly start playing again. No delay. But no, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Oh, I need to task that ship with planetary shipping, don't I? Yep. Ships. You. Planetary shipping. Oop. Oop. Yay. Okay. No. Whilst that's bubbling away, I'm going to go just have a quick wander and have a quick scan around. See if we can't find any more resources anywhere at all. There's also more scrap we can grab. Object needs to be destroyed with a mining tool. No, it doesn't. Lied. Where are we? We are a bit more. There are naturally forming caves as well now, aren't there? It was a thing that was added. At least I think they were added. I know they were talking about it. Bing. Unknown resource there. Interesting, the scanner reached there but didn't reach down there. Okay. What are these green patches? A tree. Not a green tree, but a tree. Okay. Right, let's go up to there. So northeast, go. Picking up any Xeno scrap that we might find. Keep pushing F to interact. Do 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 do. Bing. Oh, there is a vein there of some description. I'd actually be able to see the other nodes just on the map as I look around. They would become visible. Well, some may be underground. Which are the better ones? Because the ones underground are rounder, which means they have more resources. That's our starting ore, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh. I may have severely hurt myself when I come to putting these nodes in. Because we're nowhere near vein mining yet. Not even, like, I couldn't even think about vein mining at the moment. There's no other nodes to be found. Bing. I may have made a mistake in setting up. I mean, I remember when I tested this before, and we had to travel, it was like 1.2 kilometers to find our second vein. They were ridiculously far apart from each other. But that's okay. Just means it's going to be a bit more of a challenge to find the resources. Oh, there's a big ocean over here. Look at that. Oh, nice. Aha! There's a ferret there. Right, so, Xeno ferret. Cool, we have found some. Let me travel that way. Cool. We have no idea when trains are coming. No clue. Apparently going to be the next update. But there's been no confirmation on it. No, we know they're coming. Don't know when. Whoa. 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 Boop. Lots of Xeno scrap here. This is one of the new features, actual no, I think these are just stone, aren't they? Yeah, they're just stone. Loads of Xeno scrap inside one of these ones. Nice. Okie dokie, boardies, have a good one. Enjoy your food. Not really sure why there's so much Xeno scrap inside the cave. Coming in would make sense because maybe that's you know, how the cave was made, but it's not worry about any creepy crawlies coming to attack me. But there are massive caves in the game now. Look at this. Fantastic. The scrap, I assume, goes into the Omni Analyzer. Various artifacts like Xeno scrap found on the moon, analyze them, and they unlock stuff. So that's what I'm assuming, but I don't know. This is my first playthrough, so with this update, I didn't play any of the early access, experimental branch. I kind of purposely avoided any spoilers or anything from it whatsoever because I wanted to come in completely fresh, start anew, build a factory, save the cheerleader, and save the world. Well, I don't think they let us build cheerleader bots, so probably can't do that. Boop. Almost got to get back out of here now, and I don't remember. There it is. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, I like the little stalactites. I can't remember which one's point up, which one's point down. I can't remember. Stalactites and whatever the other one's called. Okay. Right, so. There. Concerned I don't see any more Techum. Let's go that way. Yeah, stalactites and stalagmites, aren't they? I can't remember which ones go which way. Tights stand up and mites sit down? Tights hang down and mites point up. Okay, so it's that way around. Okay. There we go. So, the opposite way to what I was thinking. And they're not made of stone, they're normally made of minerals from the water. Okay, let's make 3 of them. That's okay. We'll make a couple of those.
During descent, I observed remnants of an ancient alien civilization scattered near the landing zone. The Omni Analyzer will be essential to uncovering their
will be
secrets.
essential to uncovering their secrets.
Time to begin the
Time
search.
to begin the search. Okay, Carl. The happy erfies, yay! Right, let's see here. What else do we want to get? Most of it's hidden behind Mark II things, so let's just add all the Mark I stuff. Yeah, add all the Mark I stuff. Just get that all going. And then we're going to Mark IIs at a later date. So I need to build a shipping pad, which requires an emergency beacon and xenoferrite plates. I still can't auto-craft these emergency beacon. That's still a thing, apparently. Oop. That I should do. Daddy. Oop. Doop. Of course, I can't put the ignium onto the belts, can I? I can't hold it in my hand, no. Yeah, we'll just destroy it. No, don't destroy it. Resources are not infinite, so don't do that. Don't destroy it. Not infinite yet, I should say. Right, let's place a shipping pad, and we'll put it over there, because it can go there. Oh. And then we will configure pad, transport to the factory, no bots. Done. Confirm. Yay.
We did it. That was quite a lot, right? But it'll be worth it. Just one more step to make some cash. We can convert an old hangar to a sales platform from which passing traders and customers will be able to buy our products. Once built, we need to enable sales through the station command menu, and then we wait. You'll be notified about sales every hour.
Yeah. Hey. Let me out of this hole. You want to make robots. You need electronic components. I am going to manually make electronic components. Do that. It's going to take a long time to go, but that's okay. let's get some more xenoferrite plates. Oh no, we're using up all our xenoferrite plates by the looks of it. That's okay. Right, we did make more. I didn't make more, did I? Ah, let's make more miners. Nope, that's okay. That's because you are still producing all of these guys for this one here, aren't you? So let's do that and seal that off to halfway. So you store 5,000. Okay, and then we're going to grab some plates off the belt here. Make a new miner. Let's cancel all of those. You feed the first 4, you'd feed the next 4. Cool. Right. We do want to make another one of these, but I need more xenoferrite plates. I need more machine parts, which we can have from here. Throw that into our tech, which doesn't technically need it because it's not actually running slow enough at the moment. Oh yeah, you've got loads of rods in. Yeah, okay. Maybe we don't have to have that. Do. Container? Ah, we need one of those as well. Clean parts and xenoferrite plates. We're now getting a load in. And then we should be able to. Nope, can't map you out there because you are. Actually, you're running at exactly the right speed, aren't you? You're running at 1-to-1 speed. So. Let's pick up, isn't it? So it's this one I want to do. Nope. Oop. There we go. Stop making the transport bots. That connection. Oh yes. Oh yes. Even though you are configured to be center station, you still have 2 outlets. Let's go and construct the sales platform. That will probably help. Station upgrade, sales platform, build sales platform. Not a power. No. Solar panels. Yeah, solar panels. Sales platform. Build sales platform. Solar panels. Install solar array. These general repairs. Okay. I'm going to leave you on defaults. Okay. Right, let's go on another little bit of adventure over here. See if we can't find some Techum somewhere. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I may actually have to stop in a moment. I'm experiencing yawning already. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not even 1:30 yet, but that makes sense. Makes sense. Because whatever the hell I did to my back on Tuesday, I've not been able to lay down. I don't think coffee's gonna cut it. Painkillers and sitting up. The problem is, I can fall asleep sitting up. It doesn't, not a problem. I can sit up in bed, prop myself up, and fall asleep. Not a problem. But at some point, I automatically lay down or slouch down or do something, and then when I do wake up again, it hurts a lot. Hurts a lot. I don't know what these underground resources are going to be. They're not Techum, obviously. There's plenty of them around. I've got plenty of resources dotted around. Like it doesn't. Oh no, it does. So that's what I'm seeing. The unknown resource is the Xeno Logistics. Is the lava cave shells. That one. Yeah. Fall asleep in a chair, but if you go to bed you can't sleep. See, I can fall asleep in the chair, but I always wake up uncomfortable with that. But I'm in bed, I can just literally prop myself up and be like, oh, nice. I can just sleepy snooze is fine. But and yeah, you wake up not in the position you went to bed in. Or your head droops to one side or the other, and then you wake up being like, help, I'm turned into a piece of origami. Help me. Something's not right. I'll make the no, but I can make it, but I can't do it yet. Ooh. Bing. So there's some form of yep, there's a vein here of some description. What all that one will be. I'm hoping it's something like xenoferrite. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. If I can find... So we've got 3 lots of xenoferrite, but no techum. Yeah, I've got xenoferrite, but no techum yet at all. Doing, 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 doing. Do 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 do. Oh, there's a deep hole in the dark. I do also love how the moon is full and bright, which means it's getting a reflection from the sun. The sun's apparently over that way. No, it's not. But we are a moon of that giant planet, and we have our own moon, which is interesting. More xenoferrite, really. Oh dear. The sales platform is complete. Oh, I can't talk to the place. Right, okay. Let's continue this way for a moment. No, right, okay. Let's go back to the loading dock. Oh, stuck. We've unlocked a door. Let's set up the selling, and then we shall call it for now. I kind of knew that I should have probably done a hightail tonight and finished earlier, and then left Foundry for tomorrow so that I could play for longer. But I did not do that. Nope. Sales platform. Enable. I'm going to put it slightly higher price. In fact, I'm going to put stupid high price, because we're not making that many. So, stupid high price. There you go. Boom. Nice. And we have our debts. Finish all intro tasks to pay the debt back. Oh. You need more electronic circuits, which we're not making any of whatsoever. I should have been making them as I went away, but I didn't. But that's okay. So I've got lots of Xeno around. I have no Tekken. So we might have to maybe messed up on the whole things. Most of these are the lava cave ones. Yeah. I mean, I expected them to be far apart, but I didn't expect to find like Xenoferrite and then Xenoferrite. I expected this to be Tekken and this one to be Xenoferrite, not the way it is. Or I expected to find some that's underground, even if we found a Xenoferrite and a Tekken underground.
Ah, the smell of profit. We've set up the basics, but there is a lot to come. I know I've been bothering you a lot. I'll dial it back a bit from here and let you follow your own plans.
I'll dial it back, which means we have finished the tutorial.
Oh, right.
Yay.
One final thing. I mentioned it before, the galactic currency is called thermalite. It's a precious metal that is both used as currency and as crafting material.
The planet from the station to make use of it.
Soon you will need to
cool.
ship it to the planet from the station to make use of it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, the antenna. Yeah, that's tier 2 research. So, right. Well, I think I'm going to leave this one here. And we will come back next time. And I will make a decision on whether I want to continue or not. We will see. We will see, because maybe doing it. Maybe I should turn down the resource amount, but leave the number of them alone. Just turn it down, so the veins would only have like 1, 2, or 3 nodes. So we have to get more veins connected, which would encourage trains, but they'd still be closer together. But that's the reason of not having them closer together, is to be further apart. Yeah, because you're going to run out of this stuff fairly soon, aren't you? We're already about halfway through it. Oh well, I will figure that out. I will figure that out. So, yeah, I mean, the real way you do the railroad thing is you have them very far apart, but massive in size. But I don't want to do that for the veins, because the veins are obviously infinite, so I'd rather have them be down low. So maybe I should still do it this way, do them massively apart, so we still got to go out and find them. We still have to go like it'd be the same as here, but these would store way more. Maybe we'll just carry on as it is for the moment, and if it becomes a major problem, I could always restart without the tutorial and go through it just as quick on whatever. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it for now. We will come back next time and we will carry on from there. Just need to not be wasteful for anything, and we'll pick up BB's quest later. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call this one short because I'm tired. I think tomorrow I might be going back into Hightail. I might not. I'm going to basically let's do this. Zoom. I think what I'm going to do is alternate between Foundry and Hightail, because they're the two games I kind of want to be playing at the moment. So Hightail is going to be a lot of just creative building. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be building like a little village or something and doing just stuff ourselves with it, and just having some fun. And obviously this is the factory, but I don't know whether I like the start. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then the only exception to that will be Sundays are going to be Little Witch in the Woods, and Fridays are going to be World of Warcraft. But Fridays might swap for Tuesdays in the future. So yeah, but for the time being, we'll do that. I know Solar Gen has just been released. Solar Gen has also now dropped into 1.0. So yep. But I need to do more with that. So yep. We will. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But okay. So we shall do this here, and we shall come in next time and continue on from there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. I will remember to save the game before I break it. There you go, boom. And until then, as always, have fun.